Man, I gotta wake up, man. It's time for me to work out. What time is it? It's 8:40 in the morning. I keep on saying that I'm gonna end this channel, but I got a lot on my mind, man. Stuff just pisses me off to the left all the time, man. Why some men will always fail and pass the curse to their children or just to themselves, meaning that they're gonna stay poor for the rest of their life. They'll never ever see wealth. They'll never ever see any type of mansion or anything, or cars. Nothing like that, bro. It's because who your parents were. That's why you ain't gonna make it. Some of you, all of you, but some of you guys, you listen to what your parents say about you. Oh, you're not talented. You ain't gonna never be nothing. You ain't gonna never be shit. You see what I'm saying? Your parents, your mama, is to blame for a lot of your failures, man. You see what I'm saying? Because but at the same time, it's your fault too, because you listen to what your parents got to say. They brought you into this world irresponsibly. You know what I'm saying? We got to work out. I got my workout. But before I work out, we're gonna talk. Your mama brought you into this world. Your daddy brought you into this world, and they never supported you on nothing. Just left you here. They did the freaky, nasty, and left you in poverty, man. To me, that's not love. Your parents did not love you, bro. Trust me. Oh, my parents, no, they did not love you. If they brought you in poverty and left you in poverty, they did not love you. Because when you love somebody, you want the best for them. You'll do better for them. You'll do anything you can to make their lives better. A lot of you guys' parents, they didn't love you. They didn't care about you. You know, because if they did, you will be in a better spot today than you are right now. We gotta drink some of this, and we gotta drink a gang of water after it. Then we gotta work out. I'm just saying. You said you can say that your mama loves you all you want to, but are you still poor? Are you still just average? Yeah, you are. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No. Your parents brought you here into this world. They didn't want to hustle for you. You know, they didn't want to get out there and make that money for you. They didn't want to get out there and provide a better future for you. Nah, all they did was try to call shots and try to run people. And let me tell you, my mom, it was all about her. I'm gonna get on my parents real quick. My mom and dad, it was all about them. They cared about themselves more than me. They cared about themselves more than me. So my mom, she was always selfish. She never wanted to take me to baseball practice. She never supported me in anything that I tried to do. Anything I tried to do, she would knock it down. You see what I'm saying? That's the reason why she died alone today. Nobody around her. Nobody wanted to be around her because she's not a good person. She wasn't a good person. That's the reason why she died alone. Now, when my mom died, yeah, I did cry. I love her. But at the same time, when I look back, I'm like, damn, she did some horrible things to people. No wonder she died alone. She died by herself up in there, man. We had to bury her, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she tried to ruin my life and ruin her life at the same time. Some people they just can't see you win. They don't want to see you win. Even your flesh and blood. They don't want to see you win because they don't want to win because they're lazy minded. They don't want to get out there and hustle for the money. So they say, "Oh fuck that! Since I'm not winning, you ain't gonna win either." You know what I'm saying? They got that negative mindset that's very contagious, and they pass it down to their kids. So their kids grow up believing that nothing is possible and that things are not gonna turn out well for them if they work hard. So they grow up, and they pass the baton of poverty. They pass it down generation, down generation, down generation, down generation, down generation. Reason why you ain't got nothing now because your ancestors before you, they wasn't shit. They believed that poverty was a way of life, and all I gotta do is collect a welfare check or some general assistance for the rest of my life, and I don't have to do nothing. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, man, they got that negative mindset that they pass down to their children. That's why the reason why you guys are in your situation right now. Part of that shit is part of your parents. The, the other part is yourself. You gotta blame yourself too, man, because you ain't out there trying to make things happen. You are lazy just like your parents were. You see what I'm saying? You pick up your bad habits from your parents. You see, I got away from my mom, man. I started doing martial arts when I was young. You see what I'm saying? I always wanted to do martial arts. She never supported me in that. She only came to one performance throughout my whole entire time I was doing capoeira. I went to Brazil. She was jealous of that. I came back from Brazil. My PS, was it a PS1 or no. My game system N64 was gone. Or was it Sega Saturn Dreamcast? No, it was this Dreamcast that I bought. Yeah, I bought the Sega Dreamcast, and I came home from Brazil and my shit was gone. She sold my Sega Dreamcast, bro. That's some fucked up, cold-hearted shit to sell your kids Dreamcast. You see what I'm saying? She sold my shit. I came home from Brazil and was it 2000, 2001. I went to 2000. I went to Brazil in 2000, and then I came back and I went back to Brazil again in 2001. That's when she stole and sold my Dreamcast, bro. I was mad as fuck, bro, because I spent like $100 and something for that Dreamcast. I saved my money from when I was teaching capoeira at the YMCA to get that Dreamcast. Took me like a month to save up for that Dreamcast, and she stole it from me, and then she sold it. I was mad. You see, your parents keep you down, bro. Your family members, you gotta shake them. You gotta get away from them, bro. Get off that negative mindset, bro. Because their way of life is poverty. That's their way of life. They don't care about nothing about you, bro. They don't care nothing about you. Yeah, they'll have babies and bust nuts and leave you here. But when it comes to like raising you and really caring about you and making sure you progress in life, they don't want to have no parts of that, bro. That's why you pouring out. And then some of y'all, you gonna pass the baton to your kids if you got any kids. And you keep passing that shit and keep passing that shit until the end of time, man. You'll always, as long as you're not disciplined and you don't stay focused, you'll always be poor. You'll always be in poverty. It's all about the moves that you make to get out of poverty. Now, some things you might not be comfortable with in order to get out of poverty, like being alone on a solo mission to find riches, wealth, money, fame. Okay, we gotta drink some water behind this. We gotta drink some water behind this. You know what I'm saying? You dreaming of riches, wishing you had the baddest chicks in the world, wishing you had 8, 9s, and 10s. This is what a lot of men dream about. You know what I'm saying? You know, having a lot of money, having a lot of women. That's the reason why a lot of guys they seek money, power, and fame because they want a lot of women. They don't want to be powerless. I told you guys about being powerless and how it affects your mindset. Being powerless is a negative thing, and not having money is a horrible thing, bro. Not having money will make you depressed. See what I'm saying? Being impoverished will make you depressed. That's why I see why a lot of people they worship money because money provides a better life, man. I see why they worship it. See what I'm saying? I see why they worship money because money is it everything? No, money's not everything, but it's damn near everything. I say money is 80% of everything. If you ain't got money, bro, you're nothing, bro. You are nothing. If you don't have a family that loves you, bro, you are nothing. But that's another thing. When you get rich, it's gonna be hard for you to find a female that really like you for you. You're gonna always be dealing with gold diggers. See, there's always something that's a takeaway when it comes to finding success, power, money, and fame. There's a takeaway. Everything that you do, it's the same thing with climate change. Yeah, we making money down here, man, but we messing up our earth. We messing up our planet. All the toxins and stuff going into the air, that's harmful for the planet. This planet ain't gonna last another 100 years. Yeah, like I said, there's a plus. We make a lot of money, but in the cost of our planet being destroyed. You see what I'm saying? There's never a plus situation. There's gonna be a minus and there's gonna be a takeaway. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's always a seesaw effect, bro. You see what I'm saying? Always a seesaw effect. Always. Never a plus plus. We gotta drink some more water. You know what I'm saying? The parents, bro, I'm telling you, it's your parents who really messed you up. The reason why you're in poverty. And then you got your parents that will lay down with just any old thing because they're horny and they produce an incel child, bro. Like, what the fuck? I mean, what the hell did I look like laying down with a female that's below me in looks? I'm just gonna create an ugly child. You see what happened to like Beyonce and Jay-Z? Jay-Z is one of the ugliest dudes in hip hop. He still is. When we was coming up, we used to always talk about his looks. Look what he created. To me, that girl, Blue Ivy, she ugly to me. She not good looking. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes, what they do is they're poor and they're horny. So they go ahead and have a kid and bring in a kid that's not attractive into the world, bro. You see what I'm saying? Then the kid end up hating himself, and being alone, don't have friends and stuff like that, man. They create something, horribly. That's why it's always good to like date up for a man. If you a guy that's below average looking, you gotta be seeking success so you can have a above average woman to create better looking children. To break that sub 5 cycle that you in right now. It's possible, you just gotta stay focused, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys say sub 5. And I know all. I can't even talk. I know not all of you guys who are incel, who are bad. I'm not saying that all of you guys are. Okay, because that'd be foolish for me to generalize all incels and generalize all sub 5 men. Nah, it's just some of y'all come around my channel and you talk hella crap. You see what I'm saying? Some of you guys got that mouth, but a lot of you guys, you good dudes, man, and you deserve the best things if you work hard. You know what I'm saying? You work hard, you get to where you gotta go, you break that cycle, that poverty-stricken cycle. You see what I'm saying? You gotta break the cycle. If you don't, you're gonna live in poverty and depression for the rest of your life. A lot of guys, they go into depression because they don't have this, they don't have that. And they go into depressed. They drink a lot. I stopped drinking, by the way. I quit drinking. I had my last drink, was it the other night? I said, forget about it, no more. I quit drinking before for like a year. I'm back up with not drinking no more, man. I like being, with energy and stuff. So I quit that. I'm done with that. But they lead into depression, coping. They looking for a cope. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't got the things that they want to have. You see what I'm saying? So they start hating on the next man for having a whole lot. Like the other day, I saw a Chad walk in the room over there at 7-Eleven. I told you guys in my last video about that. I'm talking to this nice looking female behind the counter, the register. Then Chad walks in. And immediately, bro, I felt the hater jump out of me for real. Because I knew he was a Chad. Dude was like 6, maybe like a Hispanic Chad, right? Dude was like, but he had blonde hair and stuff, but you could tell he was Hispanic because of his facial features. And he walked into the 7-Eleven, and she was looking at him like he was just like everything in the world. And I was just like, I got mad. I was like, this is wait till I get my bread right. I'm gonna be snatching stuff from Chad and Tyrone. You see what I'm saying? Money can defeat looks, you know what I'm saying? If you got enough of it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of cases, money do defeat looks, but not all the time though. To me, it's half and half. Sometimes money defeat looks, sometimes looks defeat money. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see a lot of sub 5 guys with beautiful women in Hollywood. You see what I'm saying? And average looking dudes. Like I said, I consider myself average. Not the best looking dude in the world, but I'm not sub 5. That's not how I was born. You see what I'm saying? But my thing is okay, we're almost done. Okay, back to what I was saying, with the Chad guy. He walked into the room, automatically I felt threatened. Dude was younger, way better looking than me. He was taller, had a big ass skull, okay? He had a big head, because that's most Chads and Tyrones, they got a huge skull. His skull was bigger than mine. He was better looking than me. He was younger, and automatically my Chad detector start going off. My Chad detector start going off. It was like beep 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 beep. Chad alert, Chad alert. And I'm looking at her, looking at him, and she's looking up like this because dude was tall. He was like 6 foot something. I was like, this is the reason why us average dudes without money, without a lot of money. He's the reason why him and Tyrone, Chad and Tyrone. The reason why we struggle in this date market today because of those tall, good-looking motherfuckers, young bulls, young Tyrones, dudes in their 20s, because we compete for the same type of women. They want the young hot women, and we want the young hot women. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta work out. My face is getting puffy and shit. It's all good. In the next couple of days, it'll deflate. It ain't nothing but the cheap meals, baby. The cheap meals make your face puffy. With all that salt, it swell you up. Anyway, so when he walked into the room, I felt threatened like a motherfucker, and I felt jealous, and the hater just jumped out of me because I like the girl behind the counter too. She got a nice body, my God. She look good figure and stuff like that, man. And she smiles at me. She got an average face. Her face is average. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing special about her face. She don't got lips though. That's one thing about it. She ain't got them lips. But from the waist down, whoo, she got a bad body, boy. And she gave me some action and stuff, man, when I go in there. But when Chad walked in the door, I didn't exist. I was mad as fuck, bro. See, it does affect you though. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking in my head, just wait till I get my fucking money, Chad and Tyrone. Just wait till you can't defeat me then. You know what I'm saying? I know some of you guys are Chad and Tyrone. You come around my channel and stuff, bro, but you are my competition, bro. Other men are your competition for pussy. Even if he's another average dude, all men are your competition. You know what I mean? Especially the very good-looking ones, the top-tier ones, man. Because the reason why I say they're your competition, because they want the top-tier females too. You see what I'm saying? Just like you do. You want the top-tier females. They want the top-tier females. And we're all competing for the top-tier females. You see what I'm saying? So when you get money, it evens the playing field. You know, there's a playing field out there, right? When you get a whole lot of money, you get like status. You don't even have to get status. You can just get a whole lot of money. It evens the playing field. Now Chad and Tyrone got something to worry about. And they biting their nails. And then you got Chaz and Tyrone that look at you like, he just an average dude. What the fuck is she doing with him? Or he just a sub-5 dude that looked like Mike Tyson. What the hell is she doing with him? And then the Chaz and Tyrone will start getting jealous of you. Because imagine if I was that dude that walked into the 7-Eleven. When I say that dude, that paid motherfucker. I walked into the 7-Eleven and he was flirting with my girl. And I had the Lamborghini outside getting fueled up. And I walked in and they were talking. I would have stepped up and like, look, man, this is my girl. What the hell you talking to? You better back down, Chad. Sit your ass down, Chad. You ain't fucking with my girl. So you got even when you get money, you gotta watch Chad and Tyrone. You see what I'm saying? Cause they'll try to sleep with your girl, and he'll turn around and be like, "What? Who are you?" Like, bitch, I'm the nigga with the Lamborghini outside. Now I looked at Chad's car. I'm like, this nigga driving a Chevrolet. Maybe it looked like it's a 2006. And I was like, yeah, you Chaz and Tyrone's are broke. Why you think we get money so I could get an edge over you? You know, so I can destroy your ass. Now, bitch, I get top tier females too. So then Chad and Tyrone, they start getting jealous of you then. Because like I said, Chaz and Tyrone, they are broke. Most of them, not all of them, not the ones in Hollywood, but most of the reason why they're broke, because they don't need to like self-improve to get women. They're Chad Tyrone could be broke and still get top tier females, even rich females. You see what I'm saying? Look at Nicki Minaj with some thug dude. Dude's like a what? He probably like an 8 in looks or whatever, right? He broke, and he still could get a female that looks like Nicki Minaj. To me, Nicki Minaj is an 8 in looks. Boy, I would love me some Nicki Minaj. I swear, man. Woo, man. But if I want to get a female like Nicki, a younger version, because I like younger women. If I want to get a younger version of Nicki, guess what I got to do? I got to have tons of money that'll destroy Chad and Tyrone. Yeah, when I get money, you Chaz and Tyrone's you got something to worry about. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I would walk into that 7-Eleven, man, what you talking to my girl, fool? You know what I'm saying? I pity a fool. Like, man, what's she doing with you, man? You're like 5'9", 5'10". I'm 5'4". Why I say 5'4"? I'm 6'4". What do you don't deserve her. Like, bitch, I got the Lamborghini outside. I got a pool in the backyard of my house. You know, my house is a mansion. You ain't got none of that. So sit your ass down. That'll blow Chad and Tyrone out the water. He can't compete with you. Yeah, he got the looks, but he ain't got that money. You know, he ain't got that dinero. You know, he ain't got that moolah. You know what I'm saying? He broke. Because nigga, what you got? Nigga, all you got is looks. We can't live off looks. Can't have a brighter future with looks. And plus, one day, Chad and Tyrone, your looks is gonna run out. And what you gonna do then when you turn 50? You can't retire on looks. You know what I'm saying? There's no benefits in looks. That's why when somebody say, well, you know, looks are better than money. Yeah, for the short term, looks is good for short term, but not for long term. You see what I'm saying? A lot of females, they think short term. That's why a lot of females end up alone. They mess with the Chaz and Tyrones and thinking that's the best deal. But really, they're going to end up in the end being a single mother or being alone when they get older because they kept messing with the bad boys and the broke bad boys and the broke Chaz and Tyrones who didn't have nothing to offer them. But some dick and bubble gum, okay? But when it comes to long term, looks ain't gonna last. If you do your money right, money will last. Like if you invest it right, money will last. It'll keep going into the day that you die, and you can pass that your wealth and stuff to your kids, and they can have a better life. Like I said, some women don't think about looks first, though. They think about money first, especially the really pretty ones. Top tier females, they think about money first. They can care less what you look like. There's a lot of women out there like that, though. A lot of women, they can care less about what you look like. But if you got deep pockets to change their life for the better, you know what I'm saying? They don't care what you look like. You see what I'm saying? They don't care what you look like. You could look like Russell Simmons. It don't matter. You got deep pockets, you got money, you got power, you got status, doesn't matter. Chad and Tyrone, look, in a lot of cases, Chad and Tyrone, they lose against money. That's the reason why you got a lot of Chads and Tyrones, they talk against money. I'm like, why is this Chad talking against money? Because he loses sometimes when it comes to dudes having a lot of money, right? What I mean by losing, he lose the girl because some dude pulled up in the Lambo. And they envy money and they hate money. Chad and Tyrone do not like money because that's their biggest competition. It's money. Money, a lot, and lots of it. Lots of money. Millions of dollars. You see what I'm saying? They got to compete with that. So that's why they hate dudes with money. You pull up in that Lambo, man, you are Chad and Tyrone's worst nightmare. Money is like kryptonite when it comes to like Chad and Tyrone, okay? It's like Superman. All of a sudden, he start feeling weak and dizzy when the money come around. And then, see, the thing is, I know what it's like because I led with my looks in my 20s, right? I got away with a lot of stuff that I wouldn't be able to get away with right now, being an older dude in his 40s. I wouldn't be able to get away with a lot of stuff. But I led with my looks in my 20s, and all I did was chase women in my 20s, just with my looks. Looks. That's all I led with in my 20s. But when I got older, my looks started to fade, like in my 30s. And I started noticing, like, damn, I gotta get my money right. You start thinking, like, God damn, looks are fading. It ain't like you 22, 20, 23, 24, 25. Now, bro, you past 30. You have aged. You see what I'm saying? You know, so thing is, man, get your bread up. Then you can compete with Chad and Tyrone. You know what? You gotta really watch Chad and Tyrone, man. They're real catty. They're like females. Because you could be talking to a female and you got money, you got success. Let's say you got success, you got money, you got clout, you got fame or whatever, right? You gotta watch Chad and Tyrone because Chad and Tyrone, they'll try to fight you. I noticed that, man, about like successful dudes who don't got security around them. Because you got money and you can compete with them, right? You can compete with Chad and Tyrone on a high level, on an elite level. They'll try to fight you if you with a beautiful woman of their liking. I noticed that. My friend, well, he wasn't my friend. I knew this guy a while back, man. He owned an antique car collection shop or something like that. And the guy was pulling in bread. But every time he came to the bar or club, I seen him fighting over some female. When you go out, you gotta have security if you can afford it. It'll keep the Chads and Tyrones at bay. You see what I'm saying? Have a security guard or 2 security guards. Hire them if you got enough money, because dudes got a lot of envies in them, especially Chad and Tyrone and the bad boys in them. It's like they see you with a beautiful top tier female, they're gonna start to hate. Dudes are catty like that, especially Chad and Tyrone. I noticed you Chads and Tyrones, you don't like us very well. Dudes who seek success, who got money and stuff like that, you don't like us very well because we could come around and compete with you for the top tier females now. You see what I'm saying? You don't like us very well. I'm talking to you tall, dark and handsome young dudes. When a dude come around with some real money, you don't like that. And you want to fight us for no fucking reason. I seen that before it happened. I was like, man, look at this crap, bro. That's why if you got a lot of money, bro, you gotta hire security, man. There's jealous dudes on the lookout. You know what I mean? They'll come up and try to fight you, or they'll come up and try to talk to your girl. You see what I'm saying? They'll try to talk to your girl right in front of you because they thinking that you're not deserving of her. You're not on her looks level. So they walk up, oh man, look at this dude. That's why you gotta work out. You gotta keep that muscle. You gotta keep that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it look like you a little pit bull, even though they tall or whatever. You got muscle, so you make yourself look like a little pit bull or a little Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to fuck with no Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? Even a lion, they scared of Wolverines. You know, that's why you gotta keep your muscles. You see what I'm saying? Chad and Tyrone, they're intimidated about that. Even though they can be tall or whatever, you still strong. You can still take them down. It don't matter. Chads and Tyrones can't fight. They don't. That's why you gotta learn how to keep yourself in shape, keep yourself doing martial arts and stuff. So then when you're faced with Chad and Tyrone, you got your money right. You facing Chad and Tyrone, you get into a scuffle with Chad and Tyrone because they're gonna believe me, bro. If you become successful, they're gonna be hating, and then you're gonna get into fights. Trust me, you will. Flossing all your money and stuff, your Lamborghini and chains and stuff, they're gonna hate that. When you face with Chad and Tyrone, you'll be able to take their young ass down. Like, okay, yeah, but you don't know how to fight, buddy boy. And plus, I'm sober out here when I'm kicking it with them. Oh, that's another thing. When you become successful, you get a lot of money, stay sober when you with your girlfriend, bro. Because Chad and Tyrone, they're going to be drunk. And if you being a sober dude up in there, man, you're going to whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? Always be prepared. You know what I mean? Because with a lot of money comes a lot of envy and jealousy, bro. What's up with it, JT? You know. Yeah. Chad, Tyrone hate competition. Yeah, they do, man. Look, you go out to the club, you got a very nice car, you got a beautiful woman on your arm. Chad and Tyrone gonna be in that place. When you go into that bar or club that you in, Chad and Tyrone gonna be up in there. It's either Chad's or Tyrone's. A white dude and a black dude. They gonna be up in there. And then see, it's gonna be cases where they're gonna try to talk to your female in front of you. And that's why you gotta be in the best shape possible. I'm about to work out right now. I stopped drinking, man. I'm pretty much done with that drinking shit. The only time I might drink one day if I hit another jackpot. That's the only time I might drink something. Other than that, Chad and Tyrone, they're gonna be hating on you, man. Because money, like I said, man, money is the only thing that Chaz and Tyrone's got to compete with. And you Chaz and Tyrone, you don't wait until later to get your money right, because in your 20s you don't have to. You Chad, you're Tyrone, you're getting top tier females, man. You don't need to work hard. You don't need to do what the average man and the below average man got to deal with. You don't have to go out there and work hard. We do. And then soon Chad and Tyrone get over 35, 40. Oh shit, I gotta get my money right, man. My looks, it ain't like what it used to be. Exactly. Yo looks don't last, bro. Looks is not forever. Everybody get old. Everybody's looks fade. Everybody gonna see sub 5 at one point in their life. Either old age is gonna give them sub 5, you know what I'm saying? Or death. You might die before you even get old. You know what I'm saying? So get your money right, bro, and then protect yourself from Chad and Tyrone, because they're gonna be up in there. Chad, Tyrone is your competition when you have a lot of money, and money is Chad and Tyrone's competition. That's why they don't really like money so much. Think about these top tier dudes, pickup artists. They don't even talk about getting your money right. They're talking about approaching females at will, cold approaching, and all that other stuff. They don't say get your money right, get a lot of money. No, they don't say that. They say you gotta have enough game. You gotta have game to get these women. What about money? Oh man, money ain't nothing. Nah, forget money, bro. It's a game, bro. It's all about game. Boy. Game is only for average man and above. It's not for dudes who are sub 5. Now, average, I mean, it depends. Like, if you're an average dude and you're trying to pick up on an average woman, that's fine. Yeah, game will work. But game is not gonna work when you're going after top tier females. Nah, it's not gonna work. You're dating above your looks level, it's not gonna work. Game don't work there. The female gotta have some type of interest in you for game to work. If she's not interested, it's not gonna work. Game not gonna work. She don't find you attractive. You find another female that finds you attractive, then that's when game will work. You see what I'm saying? But us men, we want top tier females. So game is not gonna work, not gonna help you there. In my life, I have never had a top tier girlfriend. A female that's an 8, 9, or 10, never had one. I remember one time I felt one up in a club one time. You know what I'm saying? When I was dancing with this female, she was around top tier. I danced with her for only a few minutes, and then her friend pulled her away. You know how like you in the club, you be drunk and shit, you know what I'm saying? You're looking for females to get up on, and I saw this one top tier female, and I went over there and I hugged her, and I grabbed her ass, and I was like, damn, this is the best thing that I have ever felt. I never forgot that shit, bro. That shit stuck in my head to this day. How I was just like filling up on a top tier female. This was back when I was like, early 30s or something like that. Or I think I was 27 or 28. Yeah, that's back when I was clubbing hard. I used to club hard. I was always at bars and clubs around that age. All the way from 21 to like 35, I was a bar hopper. 35, even 36, 37. I think when the pandemic started, I stopped bar hopping and started focusing more on my money. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, Chad and Tyrone, like I said, man, Chad and Tyrone, they don't like money too much. You see what I'm saying? I can't wait to see the look on some of you Chad's and Tyrone's faces when I pull up in that Lambo, in my future Lambo, my Lamborghini. Can't wait to look on your face. Ha ha! I'm winning now, Chad and Tyrone. Now I got a top tier female. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. But sit your motherfucking monkey ass down. That's what you gonna do, or get your ass whooped, Chad and Tyrone. Yeah, because like I said, man, the other day for the first time when that Chad walked into the 7-Eleven, was it yesterday? Or day before yesterday, something like that. That Chad and Tyrone walked into that 7-Eleven, I felt threatened, bro. I got, matter of fact, the haters just jumped out of me, bro. It was just like, I couldn't help it. My Chad detector was on, bro. You see what I'm saying? I had a Chad detector, it was in my pocket. Chad alert, Chad alert. I looked up at it because dude was taller than me. He was definitely 6'4" or some shit like that, or 6'3". I was looking up like he was a giant. I looked up at him, and me, I'm this little buff black dude, right? I'm like a mini Incredible Hulk. And he's like Andre the Giant. I'm looking up like this. I'm like, this motherfucker like a giant. I can still take his ass down though, because he don't work out. He'll get tired. The bigger dudes, they'll get tired very easily if you know how to wrestle and jujitsu and shit like that. If you've been training your stamina, you've been running and shit, them big dudes will get tired. Them Chads, they'll get tired. And then eventually you'll put him in a chokehold and choke his ass out. You see what I'm saying? Just because he's big and good looking, better looking than you, I mean. I'm still good looking. But just because he's big and better looking than you, don't mean he could fight. You know what I'm saying? You take his young ass down quick. And especially if you've been training. That's why I say learn a martial art, stay in shape, because there's gonna be a lot of haters when you become successful, you get that bread. There's gonna be a lot of haters, especially Chad and Tyrone. They're gonna hate on you the most. Reason why I say that, because they want the top tier females too. And when they see you get them and they feel like you don't deserve them, they're gonna step right in front of you. They're gonna try to talk to your girl, or they're gonna try to punk you and stuff like that. They're gonna get on their haterade, bro. I seen dudes at the club, they get on their haterade real quick when they feel like you don't deserve this girl. They do. I mean, when I was clubbing, I had a lot of dudes hating on me, especially when I was younger. I had dudes want to fight me for no fucking reason, bro. That's how you know if you're good looking, when dudes try to fight you for no reason, other than the reason that you're better looking than them. I had that happen to me when I was clubbing before the pandemic. Remember I told you about them dudes who that was trying to talk to this girl and they had no success, and I walk in with muscles all over the place, and the chick looking at me, and I walk up and I start talking to her, because I saw her looking at me. I saw her eyes, me and her eyes connected. I started talking to her. I started to talk to her, and these dudes just walked up and started talking to me while I'm talking to her. I'm like, look, man, excuse me, bro. I looked at him like, excuse me, bro. I'm talking to this broad, man. I got mad because my eyes and stuff was locked in on her. Now, she was the average female. She wasn't like a super pretty chick, but she was cute. You see what I'm saying? So I turned around. I'm like, look, man, I'm not talking. Look, I'm talking to this female. You guys are trying to talk to me because you couldn't get this female to respond to you. And they were taller than me. Dudes was taller than me. But it don't even matter. Because if you tall and sub 5, you tall and unattractive, it's not going to work. The shorter guy that's 5'10", 5'9", he going to win over you if he's more attractive. You see what I'm saying? Because it's about your face. Right now, my face got too much fat on it. We about to work out, though. Blow some of the sugar off me and this salt that bloats your skin. So it's like, you know what, bro? Dudes got catty with me, and I was just like, bro, I'm chill. I'm trying to talk to this female. I know you got shot down, but she ain't shooting me down because she liked the way my look. She liked my physique. She liked my muscles. That's why I work out, so I can attract these females. Females like muscle. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to keep muscles. I try to do push-ups, sit-ups, squats, my capoeira and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I keep myself in shape so I look good, so I can get an edge over you. I know you're my competition. That's why I say you gotta stay focused on your competition. Your competition is other men. You stay in shape, you get a lot of money, you'll win. You'll get the woman, bro. And these Chads and Tyrones, they're gonna hate you for that, because you dating their looks match. And they don't like that. And they will try to fight you. They will. Trust me, bro. I've been there. I used to always wonder how come dudes, when I was younger in my 20s, how come my capoeira teacher was hating on me? And I stopped training with that guy. I'll never go back to his class ever again. When I went to bars and clubs, not too many dudes try to fight me because I was always yoked when I was in my 20s. I'm still yoked now, but I was buff in my 20s. So not too many dudes tried to try me. And I didn't fight in my 20s at all. And as long as you got a buff physique, dudes gonna be scared to fight you. They will. They will be scared to try to fight you. If you skinny, oh yeah, they're gonna try to fight you. They're gonna try you. That's why you always stay in shape. Chad and Tyrone will be on your heels when you have a lot of money, when you have success. You see what I'm saying? He don't deserve her. He average looking. He's short. He's 5'9". He's 5'10". And they're around the same height. Because I like tall women. I like women around my height. How can he be with her? That's gonna be on their minds when you walk in the doors. Trust me, bro. I've been there. And they will try to talk to your girl in front of you. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, I gotta end this video, man. I gotta work out and shit, bro. Like I said, man, don't pass the torch. Back to what I was saying. I'm way off topic. I'm talking about Chad and Tyrone because that Chad got on my mind, man, when he walked in at 7-Eleven. And I knew he was Chad because of his jaw and his eye area. You see what I'm saying? I was like, okay, man, Chad. And I thought in my head, because I walked in, he was walking across to me to the register. And I walked in, I was like, look at this Chad. And then, because the thing is, my eyes was on the chick behind the cashier. And when the way she looked up at him, man, like he was just like this god or something like that, that like grabbed my soul, man. It grabbed my attention and it grabbed my soul. And it was just like, I can't wait to get my money all the way right so I could defeat Chad and Tyrone. I'm like a villain. I'm like the villain of Chad and Tyrone. I'm like, this weird. Just wait until I get my money right. Because it was like, it was natural. It was natural. It just jumped out of me. I couldn't help it. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta go. You guys have a good day. I gotta work out. I've been running my mouth already. Peace out. Take care and bless. I'm out, man.